Welcome back to day 2 of the Sapinus Pro presented by Air Tahiti Nui. Taking advantage of the lay day here in Tahiti, it is Mother's Day today, so it is an appropriate lay day. But we took the opportunity to go meet a couple of the guys as they get ready for the onslaught this week.
I think Tahiti is probably one of the most beautiful places in the world. It's rich culture, and the people are really great, and above all, you can't really beat the scenery and just the overall vibe you get from being here. And it's one of the most peaceful places inside the lagoon, and then once you get outside the lagoon, it's just some of the most treacherous waves in the entire world.
Oh, last year was great. We had a real wide range of waves for the competitors to show us their stuff on. We had some smaller waves in the early rounds, and then midway through the event we had some really large surf where the place, it just transformed into a wave that looked just like Chopu and was ultra challenging, big barrels, spitting barrels. And so we're back again, and guess what? We got 2 forecasted big swells coming midweek and later in the week, and we're shaping up to be another great event.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's always good to come to Tahiti, isn't it? Love the place. Been here a couple of times and it's been really good, so just stoked to be back here. Unfortunately, I couldn't make the first couple this year. I had to work, so duty called, but back here in Tahiti to have a crack. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I used to come a lot before. Back in a couple of years ago, I used to come and stay down here months at a time. And, it's been a while, and just stoked to be home.
Yeah, Sapinus, we've been surfing that last few days, and it's kind of on the smaller side right now. But there's been quite a couple fun waves coming through. It's a tricky, interesting little wave for sure. It has that little elbow there, and the hole comes at you. I can imagine it getting big, and that section just hucking over and offering up a nice barrel section. So I'm looking forward to it. It looks like the swell is going to be picking up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So
This is my first time, and just having an epic trip so far. I mean, we got to check out a lot of the islands, stayed with my good buddy Baptiste, Teopu side, and scored epic waves all over the place. And now here at Sapinus, beautiful place, and can't wait to score some big waves.
First time in Tahiti, and last year was like first time in Hawaii, so first time sort of overseas travel, so a little bit exciting, a little bit nervous, but once you're here, it's wicked, it's awesome.
Look, I think you just, what I did last year is I just went out and had fun and didn't think about it too much. And I think that when the surf gets bigger, your focus is more on the surf, not on trying to compete and do well, so it's just more survival. So yeah, last year I just went out and tried to find a wave, and it sort of all just, it just happened for me, so I'll just be trying to do that again this year.
Yeah, I know this wave pretty good. I surfed it quite a few days and some good big days, and totally in to some good days before, and yeah, so just like when the wave's like at a certain size, like when it's like 8 feet or bigger, it's like a whole different wave. Yeah, kind of like when it's smaller, like 6 feet and under, kind of hugs the reef, and it's a totally different wave. But should have some size this week, so
Big waves is where my heart is for sure. I love the adrenaline rush and getting barreled. I mean, that's like my favorite part about surfing, getting barreled. Of course, I got 2 boards. Even if it's big, I'm probably going to be on my 7.7, just because I've been using it at Topu the last few days, like 8 to 10 foot, and it was holding really well. And you could also do some turns, so I'm definitely looking forward. This is like kind of seems like there's some barrel sections, but also some really big carve and roundhouse sections and stuff. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to have a good time and ride this long wave. I mean, just even when it's small, you could tell from the shape of it that it just has so much potential. So can't wait to get some size on it.
Yeah, look, it's a fairly, obviously fairly hefty wave when it gets big. It can barrel depending on the tides and the direction. As we saw last year, Dwayne got a couple of smokers, and Patrick in the trials. So yeah, it can really turn on and can barrel hard. And it's sort of, it's shifty, it moves around a bit, which gives everyone a chance, and it sort of breaks the lineup up a bit. So you just float around and see what pops up and take what you can.
Thanks for joining us here at standoutworldtour.com. A lot more action to come this week as the conditions turn on and the action lights up. We look forward to seeing you here again. Standoutworldtour.com. Aloha.